version. So if you want to, again, if you want to take me saying Jew,
I'm trying to go
meaning.
somewhere.
Well,
All right,
no,
look,
I mean, in
man.
this particular verse, I mean,
Look,
if you want
okay,
to
I'm
describe
going to
the
tie
fact
it
that
all together
say
for you
Jew,
and give it a nice bow and present it for you real nice. You asked me what the promise of Abraham was earlier. The promise of Abraham was that the Gentiles were going to come in and be in covenant, in people, Abraham's seed, Abraham's children, all of that stuff.
it's
Okay.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay, look, I'm going to explain something to you. That blessing that Abraham had for the Gentiles to come in, the fullness of the Gentiles, all that good stuff, was passed down, given to Isaac, and then to Jacob, and then Jacob gave it to Joseph, and then Joseph gave it to, or no, Jacob gave it to Ephraim.
It's the
I'm sorry,
gospel.
it skips
It's
Joseph.
the promise. That's the blessing.
Can I please get through this, man?
All right,
Can you just hear me? All right. So the blessing goes from Abraham. It eventually goes to Ephraim. Ephraim is 10 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah gets Judah and Benjamin. It's 2/12 or ones. Anyways. All right. Now, all of Israel, which is called the kingdom of Israel at this point, they split into two different kingdoms. Israel gets kicked out and dispersed throughout all of the world, and they mix with the Gentiles so much so that they're literally called Gentiles in the book of Hosea. Now, when the gospel message goes out and Paul goes to all of the Gentiles and he starts preaching the gospel and the Gentiles start coming in, do you know why it's supposed to make the Jews jealous? Because the Jews know that Ephraim is out there amongst the Gentiles. So when the Gentiles are coming in and Ephraim or Israel, 10 out of the 12 tribes still haven't come back, all Israel needs to be saved. But the Gentiles get grafted in with Israel and Judah, and they become one body, one family again, called the kingdom of Israel. The two houses become one again. And just like the first Exodus, whenever all of the random people that were in Egypt left with the Israelites, they became Israelites. They were grafted in. So we're literally seeing the same example from beginning to end. And instead of doing the Passover lamb and then circumcision, physical circumcision, and then the Passover lamb, and then being a full-blooded member of Israel, you can do the believe in Jesus spiritual circumcision with your heart, and that is just as good as getting your foreskin circumcised and keeping all of the law. But then once you get to the country that you're grafting into, that you're immigrating into, there's going to be a grace period where you can learn all of the laws and how you're supposed to do it. And guess what? There's this perfect example that you can follow because you trust him that he's going to catch you and make sacrifice for any time you stumble. But we're going to keep our eyes on him and do the best that we can every single day because we love him and we trust him. And whenever we love and we trust somebody and we're in covenant with somebody, we do the things that they say and the things that they require of us. And that is how we show them that they love us, or then we love them. Like, that is literally a relationship. It's not hard. It's not difficult. And the Bible goes through it painstakingly over and over again.